Informative speech on the Sea Cadets and 5 adults. Here's my camera person. I want to thank you all for giving me the opportunity to speak to you about the United States Naval Sea Cadet program, of which I was a member of from the ages of 13 to 19. They taught me how to test my limits, and I'm going to go ahead and show you a little brief promo about how they feel about that as well.
Push myself to limits I didn't know I could reach.
Gets them out, gets them involved, teaches them life lessons, gives them tools that they'll use throughout their adult lives.
But they know they can do anything, be met with anything, and pretty much do anything they set out to accomplish.
You find yourself confidence, and you find what you can do if you test your limits here. And once you test your limits, you realize that there are no limits. And Sea Cadets is a great way to do it.
A brief history about the United States Naval Sea Cadet Corps. It was established in 1958. The Department of Defense actually went to the United States Navy League, and since most maritime countries in the world have their own Sea Cadet program, they wanted one here in the U.S. The Congress actually liked it so much that they federally incorporated these Sea Cadets in 1962. It's also a 501c3 nonprofit charity organization. That is the Public Law 87-6555, the United States Code that recognizes the Naval Sea Cadet program. Here is actually a brief excerpt from their charter. This is their purpose. Through organization and cooperation with the Department of the Navy to encourage and aid American youth to develop, train them in seagoing skills, and to teach them patriotism, courage, self-reliance, and kindred virtues. That is the purpose of the United States Naval Sea Cadets. Youth membership. You need to be at least 13 years old, no older than 17 to join the Sea Cadets. You have to be a full-time citizen. You have to have at least a 2.0 and be a full-time student. And you have to be free from felony convictions. That is very important. For adult membership, $13 fee. That actually covers liability insurance as well for whenever you escort Sea Cadets to their different trainings, which are also free. You have to be a U.S. citizen. Be 21 years old. The ages 18 to 20, that's for the midshipman rank. As you're still learning, you're transitioning from being a Sea Cadet. A lot of times is where that plays in. You have to pass a comprehensive background check, and you must also be free from felonies. These are actually some of the activities that you're able to embark on in the Sea Cadets. This will be a picture of their 2-week boot camp that you have to attend in order to attend further training, such as this is firefighter training. They teach you how to put on bunker gear, the whole 9 yards, how to properly unravel the hose and everything. This would be Navy SEAL team training. As you can tell, they're having a lot of fun there in the surf. Of course, the famous motto, the only easy day was yesterday. Just brief, also Master at Arms training and Judge Advocate General training. These are not run-of-the-mill. These are very unique trainings that you get to partake in every summer. They're usually about a week to 2 weeks long. Also, for adult volunteers, you're present at all the trainings. Frequently, you're escorting cadets to and from these trainings as they're located all around the country. They're free for you to attend, and you also get to partake a little bit aside from supervising. Your expenses are paid for on the international exchange programs, and what that is we actually exchange cadets with other countries. So they'll send an equal number over from Russia or Norway or something. We'll send our own cadets over there. All expenses paid for the cadets and for the adults. And each home unit is actually run by the adult volunteers, from the commanding officer all the way down to each instructor. The rank structure follows the Navy's. And for drill time, if you are active duty or reserve, this actually counts towards your allotted drill time for that month, if you volunteer. To conclude, the Naval Sea Cadets was established in 1958, federally incorporated in 1962. The requirements are quite simple to join this program. Pretty much be free from felonies, be at least 13 if you're a child, 18 or 21 if you're an adult. And the unique training provided will add a quite significant impact on each young person's life, the potential to. I know it kept me out of trouble through high school. You know, I remember the first time I put on the uniform. I remember the first time I went through the 2-week boot camp, and I remember the lessons that I learned there: honor, courage, commitment. I even remember years later as a staff cadet and watching the smiles on those young kids' faces as well as they graduated and learned the same lessons. And you know, I had a great experience in the Sea Cadets. The same cannot be said for everyone, and I hope that you can take the information today and decide if that's going to be right for your current kids, future kids, or yourself in the future. Thank you. You can go ahead and show everybody again. And yourself.
Half her face.